Oh, come on. Wanna go up? Come on, Ralphie. Oh, come up. Ralphie, come on. Do I have to bribe you? Alrighty, well. Look who it is. Hi, bud. You already got the brand new couch dirty, didn't you? Yeah, you wanna come up? He says, no, mother, never. All right, well, while he decides what he wants to do, I just thought it might be like fun to just chill and maybe have a little relaxed little vlog situation today. I have some little chores I need to do, but they're all kind of like the fun ones, and everything is growing in my house. And it's been a minute since we filmed out here, huh? It's been quite a while. Hi, honey. Oh, he's back. And yeah, a few of you that I talked to at the plant swap yesterday will know that we got a new couch delivered, and it's everything I've wanted and more. We actually have been using camping chairs in lieu of a couch for the past month because there was a little bit of a misunderstanding in how long it takes to get a couch, and somebody sold our couch before we had a new one locked in. So that's, in retrospect, it's all very funny, but yeah, in the moment it was kind of rough to not have a couch. But the couch is here now, so I'm excited. And Bub, you will come up and say hi? He's so cute. I wish I had 2 cameras that I could like, oh hi, come on up. All right, so yeah, it's Sunday morning and I have the house to myself, so I'm just gonna like bop around and like do some little plant chores. I have some imports to check on that are in the grow tent, and I have a whole video on that process coming, but I guess you guys can get a little sneak peek today. And then I have a little tiny mini plant haul from the event I went and checked out yesterday, which was super fun. I love meeting up with like other plant people in person. It's such a luxury after, you know, years and years of having to be social distanced. So I'm definitely hoping to be able to do more things like that in the future. And the orchid show next weekend is gonna be really fun. So things are looking up. It is mid-March and growing season is on. So it's gonna be really fun for the next 6 to 8 months or so, which is always great news. And then have a lot of fun content that I need to film later. But I don't know. I like wanted to do something chill. I'm like experimenting with different ways to like make more content more efficiently. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I guess the first thing I need to do is water some stuff. And I already mixed up the water solution last night. Oh, who's there? I don't think anyone's there, honey. He's such a little guard dog. It's so freaking precious. So I already mixed up the water solution last night, but I do need pH balance it. So yeah, let's go do that, I guess. Adorable. Alrighty, so I'm going to pH balance this-ish real quick. Yeah, I've reached the plant lady crazy level where I use a power sprayer to water my plants because it's like the only efficient way to do it, really. And I've done this like enough times now that I know kind of like how much acid to add, so I don't test it before I add the acid because I'm lazy. Yeah, if you're doing this for the first time, you definitely want to test it first. I think it's the plants in the bedroom that really need watered, so let's go do that. Yeah, the plants in here and then in the grow tent are probably what really needs to be watered. right, so now that that is out of the way, I wanted to like pop into my grow tent and check on some of the stuff in there. I have a few imports that I want to just like see what they're doing. And then I'd like to show you like how the grow tent gang is doing. A lot of my big anthurium are still in there because I'm terrified to take them out and mess it up. But one of the things that I am getting in this process of like completely like reconfiguring my house, the couch was part one of that, and there's a few other things we're going to be doing, but part two is I got a plant cabinet. I ordered it. It's not a Mills bow, so I'm gonna have to like kind of DIY and customize it a little bit to see if I can get it to work, which it should. Like there's really no reason it wouldn't. Like worst case scenario, I will just get like plexiglass custom cut to like the dimensions of it and like just seal it in. But yeah, the hope is to be able to put all of the big anthurium in there, because like at this point, there's no room in the grow tent anymore, which, that's what it's for. It's for plants. But like I would like to be able to have, more room and stuff. And as much as I like the tabletop greenhouse, I don't like having it up on the table all the time. So that's the plan. I'll definitely be updating you guys on how that goes, but we'll see. But let's jump in and truck on the grow tent. I've definitely gotten to the point in my houseplant journey where I've just started like cutting off leaves that are inconvenient for me. So bye-bye. And then this one's gonna go too, but that's better. But it turns out we don't need them because this is what we're working with. This is the first queen anthurium that I've put into genuine Chores, which like blows my mind. I can't believe I never did this before. It's partly because I just haven't been able to get very much, but look at it. It's going crazy with growth points. Like this one is pushing a leaf, and then there's this other one over here. And I think the original growth point might be like dormant, but I don't know. It could actually do even more than that eventually if it sets its mind to it. So happy about that. And everyone in here is doing pretty well. It looks like, so there's a new leaf coming in on the anthurium Ace of Spades, which makes me super happy. So it's this plant here. There's a new leaf, and there's a huge root. So that makes me really happy because I put that plant into DIY pond and I wasn't sure like how it was gonna like it, but it likes it. And then, so I'm not gonna take them out because they're like very like precisely arranged in there. But this big anthurium crystallinum black, like the new leaf on it is huge. So I'm really excited about that. And my metallicum, I repotted it. I think I repotted it on the channel. Oh, here, you can see it. This right here. I think, yeah, I repotted the metallicum on the channel. So update on that. It like rotted, like the whole chunk rotted. So I had to take it out and like sterilize it and everything. And now it's pushing a leaf in the Chores. So I'm really happy about that as well. I need to repot this crystallinum black like really badly, but I'm out of pond. So what I really wanted to do with you guys was check on these imports. Cause like I haven't seen them yet. So like it's been a few days. Some of these might need watered. So this was the little anthurium that I got, and it's the anthurium Argyros velvety, and it's doing really well. I don't see any new roots yet, but it's fine. I do see some more roots that have like rotted. So eventually I'll get in there and take those out. But I mean, so far it looks like it's doing all right. Yeah. That video will be coming. I don't know if it's gonna come before this. It'll probably come after this one, but I'm gonna have to refilm these updates. But I probably will wait to film updates for that video until there's like more interesting updates to report. I just wanted to like kind of check on them. But so this is the gloriosum. This definitely needs a little water, but yeah, it's doing fine. These leaves look good. These, I don't know, it's probably been in here a week. This one came to me and it looked about like this. So yeah, I'm gonna give this some water. But before I put it back, this is the gloriosum zebra that lost all its leaves in shipping, but the cataphyll still feels really firm. Oh, and we've got root coming in. Oh my God, I hope that you guys will be able to see that. There's a root coming in. There. Yes. Yeah, so happy about that for sure. I feel like if you get an import philodendron and you end up just with like a chunk with a caterpillar on it, putting it in moss and then putting it into a really high humidity like a grow tent is a really great way to revive the plant. And then I don't know what else is in here really that's that interesting. I kind of just moved a bunch of stuff out, but this is a very, very sad Anthurium Wonder Boy. And I tried so many different things to make it happy, and I put it in the grow tent, and I think it's finally like pushing a leaf. I think this little bump right here is gonna be a leaf. So I'm really excited about that because I really like this plant. These are gorgeous when they aren't dying. Hopefully soon I'll have an update on this and it'll be, oh my God, it's back to life and it looks great. What else is in here that's interesting? Probably this one that of course is like way at the back. Oh, this is interesting and cute. I had hauled an Anthurium Cyranoid Velvet like last June from the Ecuagenera haul and put it in pond, and it did really well until winter time, and then it just died. And when I took it out of the pond, all the roots had rotted. So I kind of think Anthurium Cyranoid Velvet is a little bit more of a difficult Anthurium than a lot of the other ones I'm used to. I'm finding that they really need a lot more humidity and a lot more light than other Anthurium, and they don't, I think, like to stay as wet. But anyway, this is the result from putting the chunk into moss and sticking it in the grow tent. I was really lucky with that plant. It had actually 2 plants on the plant. So I just stuck the whole like chunk into moss, and yeah, both of them reactivated. And there's actually another caterpillar in there that I can see that I don't know if that will activate or not. Oh, it looks like it shot a leaf and the leaf just like pressed up against the side of the container and then like didn't make it. But yeah, it's doing well. And these are the 2 baby leaves that it put out. And then it put out 2 more. So I'm excited to see what happens with this. But yeah, I'm really excited that it is bouncing back. So yeah, if your Anthurium dies back to a chunk, this had no roots, just stick it in moss, stick it in a plastic container because it helps keep the moss moist, and then stick it in, you know, the highest humidity you possibly can give it, and you have a good chance of reviving it. This is a Philodendron patricii, the piece of it that I got from the pop-up, and it's not looking the best, but we have life, so little leaves coming in. I'm gonna push the moss down under the leaf. Yeah, these definitely need warm temperatures. Not too much light, and warm temperatures, and they love moss, so that's good. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Oh, this is exciting. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Hang on. You guys are not gonna think that this is that exciting because like you haven't been here for the whole process, but oh my God. Okay. So this is a this is a Crystallinum X Magnificum chunk situation, but it's like a special one. I have had other ones and none of them look like this. This one is so beautiful. It almost looks like an Anthurium Wonder Boy, and it like comes out pink, and it's just like these beautiful like sage green colors. It's so beautiful, and it's been struggling for a really long time, and I had put it in pond, and that was clearly a bad decision on my part, but I just stuck it back in moss and stuck it in the grow tent, and like, look, we have signs of life. I'm so excited. So when this pops, like, you guys will definitely hear about it. But yeah, another great example of like, if your Anthurium dies back to a chunk, just put it in moss. I have it in this little slatted pot, and then I put this over it to like trap the moisture in. But yeah, put it in moss and put it in the highest humidity possible. It'll probably revive. And then, okay, so I guess the last thing in here that's like pretty interesting. Oh my God, don't fall, please. Dude, the one thing I don't like about the grow tent is, I mean, it's because this one's so small. But the one thing I don't like about it is I feel like I'm constantly playing grow tent Jenga. I'm like knocking things down and like moving them around and like, all right, so this is like pretty interesting. And it kind of just looks like a pile of grass, but this is a cool plant. This is an Anthurium Wendlingeri seedling that I got from Enid last summer, and it's doing well. And the leaves it's very cool. The leaves like come out curly, and yeah, it definitely, like, I need to repot this because look at all this like root and stuff. But this is the one that it's like the really long strappy one that when it flowers, the inflorescence is like a corkscrew. It's really cool. So I'm excited for this, that it's finally growing, because I've had this plant going on 8 months or so, and like this is all it's done. And so I'm not really sure why that is. It's been a difficult nut to crack, but I mean, hey, it's still alive and it is still growing. I would just love to see it giving me like leaves like this instead of, you know, little small ones. But hey, like we're working on it. I'm not sure if maybe it's getting too much light or like what. I mean, I'm sure that this part would love to root. I wonder what it's not rooted into the reservoir. So yeah, I mean, I should probably like take this out of here and like reconfigure it and see if I can get like more of the root into the pot. I think I probably could pretty easily, and then like flush it and clean it up a little bit, but that's a project for like not right now. Because if I start doing that right now, I'm never gonna get on with everything else I need to do today. Setting up for other videos I wanted to film, and I totally forgot that we never did the little mini plant haul from the event yesterday. So let me show you what I got. It's only like 3 little things, but I'm excited about them because they're cool and I wanted them. The first little thing that I got was this little Mandula pothos, which I've been trying to get a freaking Mandula pothos for like at least a year. In Southern California, we don't get a lot of like the Costa Farm stuff, and so I have never like gotten lucky and gotten one like at a big box store. I was supposed to get one from a friend of mine who found one and she was gonna ship it to me, but then that like didn't end up working out, and yeah, we never really followed up on that. So this is so cute though. I'm really excited. This I definitely want to put on a pole. So I just got it yesterday, so I'm just gonna like give it some time to like sit and like chill and grow a little bit, and then once I kind of feel like it probably needs a repot, I'll give it a pull. But yeah, I'm excited about that. Little Mandula pothos. So, all right, let me put this back over here. The next thing that I got was actually just gifted to me by somebody, which was super nice. It's a little sprouted alocasia corm, and she has it labeled alocasia ebony. And like, can you like please tell me like how cute this little tiny eeny weeny teensy bitty apothecary jar to propagate corms is? Like, actual genius. The person's name was Michelle, and I had brought a whole bunch of plant stuff to the swap that I didn't need, that I just like needed to give to somebody, and she was like, oh, I like those pots, and I was like, you can have them, and she was like, oh, do you want anything? And I was like, no, I have no room. And she was like, here, take this, you can definitely find a spot for this. And I was like, okay, fair. So yeah, it's so cute. I have no idea what alocasia ebony looks like when it's you know, a plant, so I guess it'll be a fun surprise, but it's so cute. And then, okay, so the last thing I got is like something I'm really excited about, and I have a feeling a couple of people on here are gonna be like, because this is a syngonium, and it's like my favorite syngonium, but like a better version of it, and I had never heard of it before. I got it from Michelle, another Michelle. I met a lot of fun Michelles the other day. I got it from Michelle at Moonbeam Plants, who actually was the person that like messaged me and invited me to this big event that I had no idea was even going on. So thank you for doing that, and thank you for being an amazing plant fairy, because look what I bought from her. It is so cute. Like, are you kidding me? So this was sold to me as Syngonium Freckles Mutation, and it is absolutely stunning. Like, it's so pretty, and like I thought when I saw it, it looked a lot like the Syngonium Green Splash, but like let me grab my Green Splash really quick. I mean, they are similar, but it's really not like even a competition. So here's my Green Splash, which is like a full frontal bush now. And yeah, it's very pretty.
but like, I don't really think that's a competition. I think the freckles mutation is like far and away like what I always want my green splash to look like, and then my green splash is just like a lot darker than I wanted it to be. So don't get me wrong, I love my green splash, and I'm hoping that the leaves lighten up over time and the variation like pops more, but yeah, that's gorgeous. Okay, here's the other leaf. Gosh, look how pretty. And then it's pushing a new one. So Michelle said that she only has one mother plant of this, and so they're only available every like couple of months. So if you are a syngonium lover and you're like, oh my god, like I need that in my life, you're gonna have to go follow her at Moonbeam Plants, or I'll put it on the screen because I'm not sure that that's right. You're gonna have to go follow her at the handle on the screen and keep an eye out for when she posts another one, because she said she has one mother plant and she only is able to take cuttings every couple of months. So Syngonium freckles mutation. And I can't wait to see this mature. So highly recommend checking out her shop. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today. A lot of little fun stuff here and there. I will probably like add these plants to a haul eventually with like growth updates, because this is just like a little impromptu thing. But yeah, thanks for chilling with me. I'm gonna film some other videos now. Bye!